Okay, now move to question number 6. This question also consists of more than one topic. I mean, it has 2 subtop questions. It's a question from probability. Okay, Grace has a biased 5-sided spinner. Grace is going to spin the arrow on the spinner once. So we have to, in this kind of questions, what is our aim? We have to clearly, precisely, thoroughly, we have to read this question. Then only we can answer this. So while reading, you have to, highlight, or we have to underline the keywords as well. So Grace is going to do what? Grace has a 5-sided spinner. It's biased. So that means some kind of manipulations already did in this particular spinner. So she's going to, spin this particular biased spinner. So Grace is going to spin the arrow on the spinner once. The table below gives the probability that the spinner will land on red or on blue or on green. The probability of spinning, probability of getting a red is 0.2, blue is 0.12, and the green is 0.02. The table below gives the probability. Okay, so what is the first question? Read it. The probability that spinner will land on orange is 3 times that of the spinner will land on pink. So what we will do? So we need to find what is the probability that spinner will land on the orange. Okay, so we are going to use the keyword they provided us. What is given? The probability of that the spinner will land on orange is what? 3 times the probability that the spinner will land on the pink. So let the probability that the spinner will land on pink, we will keep it as X. We don't know that value, right? If this is X, definitely the probability of getting an orange color while spinning is 3 times that of pink. So this is going to be what? 3X. So X and 3X. And we know that a basic idea, the total probability is always what? 100%, or that is 1. So we can find the total probability. Either it lands on red, either it lands on blue, either it lands on green, or 3X plus X. And that probability is always 1. So this is very important. So we have to first of all use this idea. So we will get an equation. 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.12 plus 0.08 plus 3X plus X. And what happens? It becomes, if you're adding all these things together, you will get 0.4 plus 4X is equal to 1, or 4X is equal to 0.6. How? You can subtract 0.4. So that is going to be X is what? 0.6 divided by 0.4. What is that value? That is going to be 0.15. Okay, so we got the value of X. Some students directly, we got the value of X as 0.15. So some students directly write what? 0.15 as the answer. But that is not our answer. Why? They are not asking us to find the value of X. What is our question? What about the probability that spinner land on orange? Correct? Orange. So that is what? 3 times X. So we are in a position to find what is the value of 3X. So 3X is 3 times 0.15. And what is our answer? 0.45 is our answer. So I will highlight that answer. So this is the answer for this question. Okay. So if you're right, so I just want to specify on the mark distribution. So if you're applying this property, you will get 1 mark. And if you're simply finding X, you will get 1 more mark. So that means you are eligible for 2 marks. But if you want to get the full mark, we have to find 3X. So if you're finding 3X as well, again you will get 1 mark. I hope you got it. Okay, shall we move to the question 2, subpart of this? Yeah. So Grace spins the arrow on the spinner 150 times. So altogether, she spins 150 times. Now, what is her question? our question is what? Work out an estimate for the number of times the spinner lands on blue. So that means number of times we need what? Blue. So that is what? The total number of spins multiplied by probability of getting blue. Okay, so 150 multiplied by what is the probability of getting blue? That is 0.12. So 150 times 0.12, and that will get 18 times. It's a very simple question, right? So simply we have to apply the formula 18 times. So 150 times 0.12, and that will give you what? It's basically 18 times.